Put a finger down if someone close to you is crying and the only thing you're thinking about is trying not to laugh because it's a defense mechanism. Put a finger down if you like to chew ice. Put a finger down if you think you can kill someone and get away with it.
Well, she didn't get away with it. Mackenzie Shirilla might be one of the evilest people in true crime. Her actions, and the way she refuses to take accountability, is exactly why we stay on her neck. Her mother Natalie acts more like her best friend than a real parent, always making excuses. But let's get into this so-called bitch list. Police found it in her phone, a revenge book full of classmates' names she targeted. Some of the names are cruel nicknames, others just people she clearly wanted to tear down. And here's the part that leaves you speechless. On that list is a name almost identical to a student from Strongsville who would later take his own life. The family says his death was caused by COVID-related neurological issues, but the fact his name ended up on her hit list makes you wonder just how deep Mackenzie's cruelty went.
As investigators dig deeper into who Mackenzie is, they find that she has this list with a friend that is their bitch list.
It's a very malicious list of people that they don't like and whatever they did to the person or what they want to do to this person too. It's very malicious.
Shout out to the channel Shirilla the Killer on TikTok and YouTube for bringing this conversation to the light. Now, in their video, they said this is not something that they want to talk about or it's not their story they want to tell. That's not why we're here, but we do want to, for them bringing it to the light, and now we need to put the pressure on Mackenzie because it's been noted and it's been reported that Mackenzie Shirilla has told multiple, not just one, not just two, multiple students to unalive themselves. Now, when you have somebody that unalives herself and was on Mackenzie's list, that's when you want to quit. That's when the red flags come up. Okay, so the parents are saying that has something to do with he had COVID at the time, right? That might have been a factor. But we can't sit here and say that Mackenzie didn't play a factor because why the heck is he on the burn list? Now, there's 48 different people on this list, males and females. She's slurring. She's saying some really mean stuff. She calls one person fat, all this stuff, right? And then you see this person's name there. The only person on this list that's not alive anymore. And it just makes you think, like, Mackenzie might have something to do with this. I'm not playing. The bullying that she did and the words that came out her mouth was very powerful, especially when you're a teenage kid. And what she was doing, there's no telling what she would do to you. Like, it's just disgusting. But I just wanted to bring this to the light because she might be responsible for this. In my opinion, not nobody else's. New Age Plug, you did it again. Now, we also got somebody in the black community calling Mackenzie a hood rat, and it's hilarious. Let's get to that.
You know, sometimes hood rats end up in the prison system.
I can already tell y'all, this lady is hilarious.
I'm sorry, she is a hood rat.
Facts.
It's just, it's ghetto. It's ghetto. Mackenzie Shirilla is basically a YN. She is a hood rat. Phone calls from prison have released her phone calls, and they've released like about 3 of them, some right after the verdict, some right before the verdict. I'm in the middle of listening to the one right before the verdict, and you know, it is truly, truly disgusting. She's basically a YN. She is a hood rat. There's no way that we all have that fun way of talking, you know, where we're like type shit and, you know, we're talking that TikTok talk and where Andy is, and, you know, but the way that she is cussing and talking to her mother on the phone, not like cussing her mother out, but it's
Kenzie, you're gonna be okay, okay? The fuck, Mom? We can't tell them I'm gonna have like a seizure or something? What the fuck? Type shit.
just the way that she is talking to her mother as if she is another YN on the street. It clearly shows that you went down, you are a destructive teenager, and now you are in jail. And the mother to sit up and allow her daughter to just sound like a hood rat off the street. And I know it's like, but I know that kids that go astray.
Oh, she takes being her child's friend to the next level. You're supposed to have a certain respect and communication with your child, of course. And you try to come off as if you are their friend at times, right? But when it comes to parenting, dude, the Shirillas, they don't know what parenting is. They don't know what it is. And I hope the other daughter came out better. I think what I heard she has. But when it comes to Mackenzie, y'all let her run amok. She's smoking weed. She don't give a shit. She's disrespecting that household. And the dad has no pants whatsoever. We've seen this.
And they end up in the prison system. This is probably how they sound. They sound uneducated because they were just uncontrollable. And then they did some shit to get them locked up. Basically what has happened to her. And so, you know, it's to the mother. It's like, at what point did you see your child going down a wrong path and she came in the house talking that jive talk, because that's what they used to call it back in the day, jive talk. You know, at what point does your child come in and she's talking jive, and you continue this because you want to be her fucking friend so bad that now you've created a little destructive monster, and now she, you know, kills the boyfriend, unalives the boyfriend and the friend, and this is where she is, and you continue to allow this way of life and talking. It's like, at this point is where you would need to now put your foot down and stop trying to be your child's friend and actually let her know that the way that she's behaving and speaking and carrying herself is what has landed her in the prison system.
And what this queen is saying right now is so true. But this is the issue. Natalie doesn't want to lose Mackenzie. The mom is going to continue to be the friend because she wants to be able to be in Mackenzie's life, because Mackenzie cuts it off with the mom, she'll be devastated. If the mom cuts it off with Mackenzie, she'll be devastated. But you don't see the mom trying to hold accountability to Mackenzie. She thinks Mackenzie was in the right. Mackenzie didn't do nothing at all. She should have got a slap on the wrist. And she's not pressuring Mackenzie to do any of those classes or courses inside them walls to make sure that she hits parole. It's kind of like she set her up for disaster and she's letting her just crash. She don't give a fuck, and if she did, she would do what this lady's saying right here.
And if you don't change your ways, because, oh baby, Mackenzie gonna catch another charge in the prison. To me, she's right where she belongs. She is a hood rat. She will catch another charge. She is with her people. Mackenzie Shirilla is with her people in the jail system. Okay? Don't get it fucking twisted. She is right where she fucking belongs. Right where she belongs. With no problem at all. Girl, if you don't back this car up, oh my God. Child.
Now, if this was me, and I'm just playing devil's advocate here, I probably wouldn't have done this video while I'm driving a car, being slightly distracted. Just saying, I do respect what you're saying, though. I just want to throw that out there. I got to call a spade a spade.
So, I just needed to come on here and say that because, you know, it's like, listening to these calls is like, man, this is how you talking to your mama. First of all, not even how you talking to your mama, but this is how you carry yourself as a this is how you talk. This is how you are. You a hood rat. You know what I'm saying? You, and no disrespect to hood rats, but
Mackenzie's a full-blown hood rat. She's a full-blown lesbian now too, that allegedly has been getting her stuff, you know, violated in the cells according to Jumpsuit Pablo. But when it comes to what this lady's saying about how Mackenzie is presenting herself and how she carries herself, it's fucking disgusting. And she's 100% right. And it's not like she's acting black. Hood rat is white, black, Mexican, everybody. Anybody that's in the fucking hood acting like a fucking hood rat. So this lady was 100% right. I respect it. Let's go. Now, the ex-girlfriend that we had on the YouTube streets for an interview, make sure you go back and watch that video. It's a great interview. She actually comes with another video, another update, another part of her series talking about Mackenzie. Now, this one, she didn't say anything like this on our interview, and I think it's very interesting, and we got to listen very closely because I'm kind of confused.
Alright, I got part 3 for y'all. I know y'all been waiting forever, I'm sorry. So, I left off with Jasmine asking about Juice, and me kind of blowing off because I didn't want to get into it. So, right after like that conversation comes up, I look up, I see Becca marching across the field. Which Becca is the girl I told you I broke my tablet, we were on and off. Like my whole time down there, all that, she's marching. I can tell she's mad. I can tell by her demeanor she's mad. So she comes up to her, she looks at her all, she's like, hey. And I'm like, hey Becca, what's up? And she's like, can you get up and talk to me for a second? So I get up because, like, Y'all don't understand. Becca will fight everybody there, call me every name in the book, slap me, take me to the hole right there. Like, half of my whole shots is from that girl. But I ain't gonna lie. She was really fun. She kept me on my toes. Like, it was kind of fun.
Jeez, everyone wants a toxic relationship this day. What is the world coming to?
But at this point, we were like, have not been together for a minute. We got moved. Like, we used to live together and kind of just got moved, broke up, everything. So, but I go talk to her because I don't want the explosion, like I said. So I go over there and she's like, who's this little beep? And I'm like, Becca, we're not doing this. We're on the yard. We already broke up. We've been broken up. We're not doing this. So she's like, okay, that's fine. She walks up to Mackenzie. She's like, I hope you know I'm walking Cheyenne out. You're not walking her out. I've done this whole time with her. You're just another little girl she just done met. And it's always going to be me. And Mackenzie really don't say nothing. She kind of looks scared. She's just like, okay, okay.
I'm so confused. So, Mackenzie's such a fucking pussy. Like, come on. This lady went up and said, listen, that's my bitch. And I'm walking her out of this place, not you.
Well, Becca's saying this, which is kind of crazy because Becca's like nothing to be scared of. She's like super tall, skinny, white girl that went to Ohio State and just got into some messed up stuff and got caught in some messed up charges. I think she was like doing a 7-year bid and she was almost out at this time though. She only had a couple months left. So that all goes down. I walk back over to Mackenzie. She doesn't really say anything. She's like, wow, like, what's up with that, bro? I'm like, no, it's just my crazy ex. Like, she does that to every new girl I talk to. So, at this time, the COs yell, yard closed. So, I walk Mackenzie back to her cottage, go back to mine, blah, 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 sleep, wake up. Next time, go meet her again, because we had planned to meet again on the yard the next day. So, I meet her again. She comes outside. She looks, like, the way she's walking up, her face looks, like, distorted, like, stuff like that. Like, she got something on her head. So I'm like, what's up? She was like, I've been hearing some weird stuff about you. I'm like, what? She's like, some bad stuff. So I'm thinking like, she's been hearing that I've been robbing all their rugs because I was doing that in there. Just running off on people. Real bad. Like, I can make a whole story time about those stories. And I will if y'all want me to. But so she's like, so I'm like, it's probably true. And she was like, I heard you got a kid case. And I'm like, huh, no, that's not true. That's not.
Now she's acting like a big stepper. Mackenzie's a big stepper. She's going to pressure people and say, yo, I heard you had a kid case, when this lady doesn't have a kid case at all.
Not true. Like, that is not true. Like, I thought you were going to say something else. And come to find out, there's another Cheyenne on the cottage. Like, this white girl, she's like about 31 years old. She was like lying to minors about her age and getting with them, and she got caught doing that. So she got some time over that. So she thought that was me. Her roommates were telling her that was me. And I was like, no, that girl's whole different race, everything. And she was actually friends with Juice. And that's how I knew the girl. But I didn't know that was her charges either. Because, like, this girl was super quiet. Didn't never talk, nothing. Like, I didn't even see her until I saw her walking with Juice, for real. So we clear that up, whatever. She's like, thank God. Because I was kind of rationalizing child charges because you're so cute. Like, she was trying to say, like, I was so cute. She was trying to, like, mentalize it in her head.
Oh, this exposes Mackenzie. You are the scum of scum. You would be with a child molester. You would be with a female chomo. You would be like the Gulf Coast Stapleton, the woman, Brittany. That's who Mackenzie is. You're a chomo lover. Because the second you thought that she was a chomo, you thought that she was so cute that you still would be with her. Fucking gross.
Like, why I would do that. And I kind of got quiet at that point. I'm like, I don't think there would be, like, any right for someone to do that. And she was like, oh, no, I was saying, like, maybe you were 16, she was 18. I'm like, no. Like, none of that. My charges are trafficking, like, Pablo Escobar style, not Jeffrey Epstein. Like, no, that's not me. So she kind of backtracked at that point, like, oh, no, I just knew it couldn't have been right. Just trying to take back her statements because, like, I kind of, like, called her on it. And she's like, I just knew it wouldn't be right. I knew that couldn't be you, whatever. Like, my roommates always talk crazy stuff. Actually, they gave me a nickname that I go by in Wheeler. And I kid you not, she looked at me and said they call her Shirilla the Killer.
She is a complete joke. She acting like she has bodies under her belt, like she put in work. And I'm not saying this as a good thing, but in the eyes of a criminal and somebody that's been up the road, and you have somebody saying, my name is Shirilla the Killer off of a car crash, they're going to laugh at her. And RP to all the victims, including the gentleman that committed suicide. Thoughts to his family and prayers. You know, mental health awareness is very, very huge. And I'm not, just in conclusion of this whole video, I'm not trying to say that they're wrong about what happened, but it's just a coincidence, or it's not, that he's on Mackenzie's list. But anyways, man, this is New Age Plug. You did it again, the YouTube Streets podcast.
What are you doing? You need to get away from me. You need to get away from me. I'm calling the police.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yo, Kenzie, this your last ride. Yo, Kenzie, this your last ride. You can't run, you can't hide. Yo, Kenzie, this your last ride. Yo, Kenzie, this your last. You can't run, you can't hide. Yo, Kenzie, this your last ride. Yo, Kenzie, this your last. Boy, you even them crash. You treat that Yoda just like a Benz. You give this bitch a second chance, I swear she'll do it again. Yo, put her in the water in prison with them sharks if she can swim. I think she is a mean girl in the pen, she ain't got real friends. Put her in a cell with Sarah Boone, she's gonna break and bend. Yo, Sarah Boone, put you in a suitcase, now your life gon' end. They done raped your ass, tied you up and then taped your ass. Put you on the screen, yeah, they taped your ass. 2 bitches done ate your ass. Cause y'all ain't got nothing to do. Yeah, you should've never did voodoo. They ran a chain just like choo-choo. Now you crying just like boo-hoo. All them kites they send them through. I know you want K2. All your friends that they gay too. All your friends, they gay too. This bitch won't see outside till the year 2035. You can't run, you can't hide, that's your last ride. I know some bitches that gon' pull up and they slide, but I know some dudes that won't do shit, yeah, look at Hyde. Danny Masterson's in prison, living the best life.